Hi, I'm Kristal Hart, and we are in New York City, where Most Valuable Promotions presents a stacked night of women's boxing live on ESPN. In the main event, we have unified super featherweight WBA, WBO, IBF world champion Alycia the Baumgardner, who will be going up against proven warrior from South Korea, Bo Mi Re Shin. Shin is known for her aggressive style, her dominance. She also pushes her opponents to the limits. And we are set for 10 intense 3-minute rounds.
Can't wait to talk to these fighters. Let's not waste any time. Let's start with our co-main event. It is a 10-round championship bout for the WBO, IBF, and Ring Magazine super middleweight world titles. That's at 168 pounds. First, let us welcome the challenger. Please welcome the two-division world champion, former IBF heavyweight and light heavyweight champion. She hails from New Zealand, Lani Daniels. Welcome, Lani, and if you've been following combat sports as of late, you know New Zealand combat sports on fire, so I'm sure you are hoping to bring some of that good luck, and we'll talk to you about that in a moment. We'll now say hello to the woman that she'll be meeting on Friday night. She is the champion. She's making her 4th world title appearance. She is MVP's unified IBF, WBO, and Ring Magazine super middleweight world champion. Hailing from Paterson, New Jersey, she is the Sweet Terminator, Shadasia Green. Hello, Shadasia. It's great to see you again.
It's great to see
Always
you too.
exciting to be at one of your fights. Looking forward to Friday. Do want to welcome out the main event fighters, and I can't wait for this one. The main event is a 10-round championship bout contested under equal rules with 3-minute rounds for the unified super featherweight world title. We'll say hello first to the challenger, entering her 8th title fight, former WBO Asia Pacific super featherweight champion, WBC International and WBA Asia lightweight champion, hailing from Seoul, South Korea. Please give a warm New York welcome for Bo Mi Re Shin. Love it. And finally, the champion headlining this historic event. She most recently became the 2nd woman in history to defend her unified title over equal rules to men's champions. That's 12 3-minute rounds. That was back in December. Now she returns with another statement, 10 3-minute rounds, and she's putting her titles on the line. Those titles, WBO, WBA, IBF, and Ring Magazine super featherweight champion of the world from Dallas, Texas, by way of Fremont, Ohio. Please say hello to the bomb, Alycia Baumgardner. All right, the gang's all here. Tremendous stuff. I'll start with the champion. And again, media in attendance, if you want to ask questions, we welcome that. I will get you in a moment. Just line up, and our great PR team will hook you up. Alycia, every time we see you, I feel like you level up with the outfits. I don't know how you continue to do that. What is the inspiration here with this one? This is maybe the best one of all.
Yes, I am just in my element. I'm coming from the solar system, and baby, I'm just ready to put on a show.
Okay, the smile is gigantic right now. You appear to be in tremendous spirits.
I am. I feel so good. But first, I have to make an announcement.
Please.
I have a special traditional gift to present to Bo.
Okay. Did not expect this. It wasn't on the script. Let's see what it is. Can you tell us what it is?
It's a special gift.
Okay. Well, here it is.
보미래에게 선물을 준다고 합니다. 선물을 준비해 왔어요.
Here's the exchange. This is wonderful. Class and respect from the champion to challenger. Love it. Well done. Well done. Do you want to explain the significance, or would you like to leave it at that?
You know, honestly, it's a Korean flag, and it's important to me. It's important to my culture, and we needed one for photos, so now we both have one.
I love it. Well, Bo Mi Re, it's great to meet you, and welcome to New York City. Can I ask, what is your reaction to getting such a thoughtful gift from the champion?
보미래 선수 지금 한국 국기를 선물로 주었다고 합니다. 이 선물을 받고 소감이 어떠십니까? 챔피언이 국기를 선물해 주었으니까 소감을 말씀해 주세요.
금요일에 한국 국기를 멋지게 펼쳐 보이겠습니다.
I'm going to show off the Korean flag on Friday after the fight.
We look forward to that. I'll go back to the champion. I know you have great respect for her, and you've talked to us and many of the media members about how much this fight means to you. You said it was for your heritage, and you specifically wanted to fight her, especially here in New York City. But this isn't just like a friendly sparring match. You wanna beat her up, and you wanna make a statement as well. What type of challenges does she bring to the table come Friday to you?
You know, one thing about Bo, she's coming to fight. She is a warrior, just as I know she is. But I'm hungrier, I'm meaner, and I'm just sharper. This last camp has been so good for me mentally, being locked in a different space, now being the main event and shooting off on ESPN. This is a perfect moment to showcase who Alycia Baumgardner is.
And for Bo Mi Re, she's one of the hardest hitters in women's boxing. In my opinion, a top 10 pound-for-pound boxer. At times, I think, doesn't get the respect that she deserves. She's fighting once again, 3-minute rounds. What is she expecting from Alycia come Friday night?
자, 보미르 선수는 제가 알기에 여성 복싱 선수 중에서는 hardest 히터입니다. 그리고 3분짜리 10라운드를 할 수 있는 정말 강력한 선수인데 프라이데이에 지금 상대편 선수에게서 어떤 것을 기대하고 있습니다. 어떻게 싸울 생각입니까?
바움가르너 선수는 굉장히 멋있게 복싱을 하고 잘하는 선수이지만 제가 지구력 면에서는 더 나은 것 같기 때문에 금요일에 보여드리겠습니다.
I have a great respect for Baumgardner because she has a great style of boxing. She's a strong fighter, but I believe I have more perseverance, and I will show you on Friday.
Can't wait for that. Want to ask the
More
other?
perseverance. I love it.
Yes, as do I. We'll get back to the headliners as well, but I want to give the champion, Shadasia, her time as well. Just curious, off the top, have you gotten the sand sheets yet, or are we still sleeping on cotton?
Still sleeping on cotton.
Man, at some point you have to enjoy the spoils of all those belts in front of you, all that gold.
No, I got family, you know. So I like sleeping on cotton. It's comfortable. You don't sweat too much.
Well, speaking of family, you're fighting so close to home. Do you enjoy these quote-unquote home games? Or, there are some fighters who say that brings extra pressure, extra attention, ticket requests, and all that stuff. Do you prefer fighting out of state, so to speak?
No, this is home. This is home to me and my family. Just a 45-minute drive, and I got lucky things happening in this arena, so I'm looking forward to it.
Hell yeah. It's interesting. There's a narrative with the main event fighters, and of course, it's no secret. She once fought Caroline Dubois. There's talks of Alycia fighting Caroline Dubois down the line. Well, you've talked about wanting to fight Clarissa Shields. She fought Clarissa Shields. Do you look at that performance and say, okay, I need to do something better. I have to be more dominant, more emphatic with my performance to show her that I'm the better fighter?
I'm not necessarily focused on anything but Lani Daniels tomorrow. Friday. You gotta watch Lani Daniels. She's had opportunities. She's been a world champion. So my preparation is strictly for Lani Daniels come April 17th, and whatever's next after that, we'll focus on it after that. But Friday, it's all Lani Daniels.
Fair enough, and much respect. Lani, good to see you as well. I referenced the role that New Zealand Combat Sports has been on. Are you familiar with Carlos Ulberg and what he did on Saturday?
Yes, and you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So seeing a fellow Kiwi do that on the grandest of stages in the world of mixed martial arts, did that give you a little more motivation heading into your fight 6 days later?
Definitely. It's inspiring and for a small country like New Zealand to be here on the big stage, it's wicked.
If you don't mind, could you bring the microphone closer to you? I want everyone to hear what you're having to say. Do you know Carlos, by the way?
Yeah, I shook his hand.
Okay.
That counts. I was sparring some girls at CKB last year, so I got to meet a few of the UFC top contenders.
Yeah, there's a lot of great fighters coming out of that country, including yourself. And so I'm curious, what do you think of Shadasia? It felt like a coming out party for her, so to speak, back at Madison Square Garden in July, beating someone like Savannah Marshall and doing it on such a grand stage. Were you impressed with that performance? Do you feel like she has leveled up?
Yeah, I was very impressed. I was a bit envious, actually, because Savannah's been like my dream fight. Like I've wanted to fight her my whole time I've even started boxing. Like, and for her to share the ring is like, I wanted to be that person. So perhaps if I win Friday, I'll get the opportunity.
Okay. Big things ahead, big opportunities at stake. I do want to ask the media, I don't want to hog all the time up here, so if you have any questions for Alycia, for Shadasia, Bo Mi Re, and of course Lani as well, feel free. Not about me. I love the media. Hello, sir. Nice to see you.
Good to see you again, Ariel.
Yes.
I would ask you a question, but this is for Alycia. You fought obviously 12-3 last time in December. What did you learn from that prep and that fight that maybe you changed in this prep and this fight going into Friday?
What I learned last fight with fighting 12 rounds was that I was able to take my time. I was able to show the high level of boxing. When we talk about skillful fighters, I am one of those fighters. I necessarily don't fight like a girl, quote. And when we talk about skills, you were able to see that every round. And so for this fight, I know that I can fight 12 rounds. I know that I can do 3 minutes. So now I want to bring in the other parts of me that I know that I can bring out. And that's just the meaner side, the more aggressive side, the hungrier side, the go-get-it side. And that's what I'm aiming for Friday night.
Was there something?
Got to go.
Was there something in the prep though that you changed this time around in the last?
The prep was the mental. Every camp is a mental is a mental challenge. It's to up the level that what I just did. I made history doing 12s, but this one, I tapped in differently. I made myself uncomfortable. I pushed the threshold. I know exactly what I want to do.
Thanks.
Thank you very much. Next up, if you don't mind telling us your name and your outlet.
Brian Mahoney, Associated Press. You were both asked about fighting at the Garden before. I know under this new deal, there's going to be, regular opportunities to fight there. Just for the both of you, is what that means.
Yeah, that means everything. To see women's sports push forward in a sport like boxing, we need our men, we need our women, we need cohesiveness. We all share the runway to show the world that influence is important. And we have great women on this stage who can show that, as myself Friday night, to show that women boxing is already here and we're just putting it on the biggest stage, which is ESPN.
Amen.
Lani's a live one, for real. No, I'm just happy to be here at the theater again. Like I said, this is my second home, and to be co-main event to Alycia the Bomb is always entertaining. So you guys got a show on your hands April 17th live on ESPN at the Infosys Theater.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Okay, this is Johnny Boy at Fight Hype. This question is for Alycia. Who do you think is the biggest fight out there for you, Serrano, Taylor, or the rematch with Michaela Mayer?
Those are all great 3 fights. Let's give them all.
Gotcha, that's it.
Alycia, yesterday you were on my show, and then I got like a storm of all these people coming after the tweets. But
They were coming after you?
Well, it was more about your comments, but they were all quote tweeting. There was a lot of chatter there.
There was.
Yeah, what do you think?
I always give them something to talk about, that's for sure.
Did anyone in particular spark your interest more than the other, get under your skin? Anyone you want to reply to?
Listen, no one gets under my skin. They're here to see a show. They know what I'm about. They know what I'm going to do. And they just sit back. They try to take notes. And there's only one Alycia Baumgardner, and that's what that is.
Yeah, you had a who's who replying to you there. Go ahead.
Marcos Paz, AB Boxing News. My question is for Alycia the Baumgardner. As evident, Korean culture is characterized by a lot of mutual respect, as you had with Bo. Nonetheless, it's very obvious that you have the utmost confidence come Friday night that you're going to beat her. What breeds that confidence, and how has your style whether improved or changed since working with Coach Derek James?
What breeds that confidence, you say?
Correct.
The Lord Jesus.
I like that very much.
It's so true, and I want people to understand that I'm not here by mistake. I didn't just happen to walk into the gym one day. This is destined for me. This is written for me. I have an assignment, and it's my job to fulfill that. And so I don't take anything less than what it is. I put my full work ethic behind everything that I do. I can't half-ass, because that doesn't do nothing for me. And so when we talk about what it is to build a brand, what it is to build a fighter, I'm always trying to level up. I always want to be challenged and be uncomfortable, because those uncomfortable places make you even better. That's
Right.
why you can't tell me anything about myself, because I know who I am. I look in the mirror and I have accountability. So that style that you're gonna see, that's just the hungrier side that keeps going as an 8-year-old girl.
What does being a 10-round main event, 3 minutes such as the men, mean for you, and does that add pressure to Alycia the Baumgardner, or do you live up to the expectation come Friday night?
Never pressure. I live up to the expectation. I have high expectations for myself. And it's never a comparison to say I'm better than the man. It's just that I can do it as well. And I do it just as good with the high level boxing that I have, the high IQ that I have. And I think people appreciate the style of boxing that I bring.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask Bo Mi Re a quick question. How do you feel about 3-minute rounds for this particular fight?
보미르 선수 3분 10라운드 경기 방식에 대해서 어떻게 생각하십니까? 어떻게 느끼세요?
저는 항상 2분 여자 경기가 2분이라는 것에 대해서 의문을 가지고 있었고 늘 3분에 대비해서 연습을 해왔기 때문에 전혀 문제 없습니다.
I have always questioned why should women's boxing be 2 minutes 10 rounds, not 3 minutes 10 rounds, just like men. And I have always prepared myself to be ready for 3 minutes 10 rounds, so no problem.
Looking forward to it. Go ahead, sir.
Jonathan Laura, Pound for Pound Glory, associated with KO Artist Sports. My question is for Alycia. Alycia, the Ring Magazine Pound for Pound list came out, and you weren't on it. Just want to hear your thoughts on that.
I know the answer to this.
Go ahead, answer.
You want me to answer it for you?
Go ahead, and I'm gonna piggyback off what you're gonna say. Go ahead.
Listen.
Listen.
Alicia's thoughts on this matter is, who are these people putting together these rankings? What have they done? Why does their opinion matter? Do they even exist? Are they real? The only rankings that matter are her rankings.
Exactly.
In her mind, she's the queen. She continues to prove it. The rankings ain't shit, and I think I got it, right?
Exactly.
Did I get it?
He got it. He got the listen part. He got the listen part. And honestly, just to piggyback off that, these lists have never moved me. When I became pro, I knew exactly what I was up against. I'm up against the world. I'm up against opinions. I'm up against people who don't like me and people who do love me. And I focus on the love aspect. I focus on what I have to do. And like I said, I make my own list when it comes to pound for pound, baby. Alycia Baumgardner, 1 through 10. Okay?
And by the way, I love the Ring Magazine rankings. No hard feelings. Much love. Peace and love. Peace and love. Please go ahead.
And just one more for Bo. There's a picture that was circulating where Bo took a picture with Alycia after her win with Defend Pursoon. Has she been eyeing a fight with Alycia for years now, or what can we expect on Friday?
자, 보미래 선수에게 묻겠습니다. 보미래 선수가 알리시아 선수하고 사진을 찍은 사진들이 저희에게 돌아가서 저희가 다 봤어요. 알리시아 선수가 보미래 선수에게 특별한 의미가 있는 선수입니까? 언제부터 알리시아 선수를 생각해 왔습니까?
She was my goal. She was. 그러나 이제는 제가 바움가드너 선수의 벨트를 가져올 때가 된 것 같습니다.
Alycia was my goal. She has been always, but now it's time to take a belt for me.
There's a few belts on the line, by the way. Lani, I did want to ask you, we've seen you at heavyweight, light heavyweight, super middleweight now. How's the cut going? How do you feel about this weight class?
It's been good. I feel good. I'm naturally a super middleweight. I just like to eat, so just being honest.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
What's the like? If I was going to New Zealand, what am I supposed to get? What's the best thing?
Boil up or hangi or
Okay.
fry bread.
Fried what?
Fry bread. Bread. Cooked
Bread
in
that's
oil,
fried?
Deep fried.
Okay, nothing else, just the bread.
And butter.
Okay, all right. I would love to check it out. Seems like a great place. All the media just disappeared on me. We do have a couple more minutes. Was it something I said?
No, it wasn't you. Hey, how are you? Jay, Sportbox TV official. This question's for Alycia. So, Alycia, you've said in the media A few different things. You made it very clear who's on your hit list, and you made it very clear that it was Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano. Not to overlook Bo, but a lot of the fight fans are asking also for Caroline Dubois in the media. You mentioned that why is she calling you out because you haven't left your weight class at 130, but Katie Taylor's at 140 and you're willing to fight her. Just wanted to a little
You just
clarity.
compared Katie Taylor to the boy. There's a big difference.
Okay.
Listen
So
to this. Listen to this. I'm just gonna keep it real simple for you. You can't compare a goldfish to a piranha. Okay? I'm just gonna leave it at that. I am chasing the biggest fights. The boy's not ready. Is she hungry? Absolutely. Am I ducking smoke? No. But I am aligned with the biggest fights possible, and that fight will happen when it happens.
Okay, and then just the second part of this, there also is another champion in your weight class, 130 pounds, Caroline Veyer, who holds a WBC belt. Is there any?
The one that struggled with Delphine? Next question. Listen.
So there's nothing going on in 130. You're either going to go up to 140 or 135.
We're making the biggest fight, sir. That's what I'm doing.
Thank you.
On that note, Alycia, can I ask, and I was, at fault for this as well, is it annoying when you are preparing for a very worthy challenger and all the questions are about other people? Do you get upset about this?
Absolutely. You guys have to recognize that Bo has been in world champion fights before. Okay? And I respect that. When we talk about who is next for Alycia, they had gave me other options to fight. I wanted someone who's going to challenge me. I can't go anything lower than the bar that I set for myself. I want a challenge. I want someone who's coming to fight. Bo brings that energy, and Friday night, I'm not overlooking her, but I will be victorious as always, because Bo got to go, and I'm going to need y'all to really understand that, because when you see it, you're going to see it, and you're going to feel it as well.
Shadasia, I'd love to ask you, do you like these sort of things? Press conferences, questions, and stuff like that? Or do you wish you could just show up on fight night and actually fight?
No comment.
I won't be offended. I was just curious because the look on your face suggests you're just ready to fight on Friday.
I think, Ariel, we go through this all the time. I think you pretty much know the answer. I'm not going to give them the people who showed up and spent their hard time to get here that answer. I love being here. I love seeing my opponent smile so much. I love hearing her saying she would rather fight Savannah than me. I love this. I mean, this is amazing.
What do you make of that answer about Savannah?
I would never overlook her, So, I mean, to hear Savannah is the prize, I mean, Friday, April 17th,
April
17th. April 17th. We'll see about Savannah.
Who do you think won that fight, by the way, Lani? Savannah or Shadasia?
Whoa.
I'm just curious.
I won that fight.
Well,
look at her.
She's got the belts.
I won that fight.
She's got the belts, so you can't dismiss that. But the dream fight is Savannah. So because she lost maybe 2 losses, can fight each other.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Win-win situation.
I agree. No. Disagree. All right. I'm just trying to keep us moving here. They're telling me that we're going to do the face-off, so that's going to be amazing. We're going to call the fighters to their respective corners. Great stuff by all the fighters here, right, guys? Can we give them a hand? Much love to all the fighters. Alycia Baumgardner, Shadasia Green, Bo Mi Re Shin, Lani Daniels. If you guys could go to your respective quarters, and then we'll bring out a special guest to face off the fighters. So if you guys could go to the A side and B side, and again, a shout out to Hafa and Delia, our MVP event models who will be in attendance on Friday as well. Without further ado, let us bring in the CEO of Most Valuable Promotions, co-founder of MVP, and of course MVPW as well, Nakisa Badarian. Nakisa Badarian here in New York City to face off the fighters. I did see a tweet from Jake Paul saying he might be in attendance as well. We'll see about that on Friday. For now, though, let us call out the co-main eventers. First, Lani Daniels of New Zealand and Shadasia Green of Paterson, New Jersey. Lani Daniels versus Shadasia Green, co-main event, super middleweight title fight, and now the headliners, Seoul, South Korea's Bo Mi Re Shin, and the champion, Mrs. Must-See TV, if you ask me, Alycia Baumgardner. Boxing is back on ESPN this Friday. If you are in attendance in New York City, do yourself a favor, go to Ticketmaster.com to get your tickets over at the Infosys Theater right next door to Madison Square Garden. These 4 athletes headlining the bill and many others as well. A tremendous card. It's MVPW live on ESPN television, of course, on the ESPN app as well, and it is brought to you by FanDuel and Event Ticket Center. It all goes down this Friday, April 17th. Brought to you by Most Valuable Promotions, MVPW2, Alycia Baumgardner, Bo Mi Re Shin, Shadasia Green, Lani Daniels. Thank you so much for watching this final press conference. Weigh-ins tomorrow here in New York City. We'll see you then. Good night from the Big Apple.
And I'm Kristal Hart reporting from New York City. Hope you've enjoyed the show. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the fights.